Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Last P. Diddy video I dropped was regarding the lawsuit filed against him about the personal trainer who was introduced to P. Diddy through one of his clients. He claimed in the factual evidence in the lawsuit that he had an encounter with a male celebrity. This set of lawsuits is supposed to name some celebrities.
We intend to name people in these lawsuits, and I expect that there will be some people named in these lawsuits that will raise some eyebrows.
Before I get into the lawsuit, here is some updated information according to Kempire and New York Post.
A popular media outlet, the New York Post, and yes, you might have your feelings about the New York Post, they're claiming to have viewed video footage.
They think they've seen, or they're claiming that they've seen video files and documents that show wild sex parties taking place hours after major events. One of the lawsuits that I'm about to discuss that was just filed, I believe, this week, fairly recently, discusses a 13-year-old waiting outside at Radio City Music Hall after one of these award shows and then being taken advantage of at one of these Diddy parties. Okay, so here are the factual allegations. On or around September 7, 2000, plaintiff, then 13 years old, had a friend drop her off at a Radio City Music Hall in New York City as she tried to attend the Video Music Awards, VMAs. Plaintiff arrived at the venue and saw large crowds gathering as artists and entertainers began arriving. What friend, quote unquote friend, was able to drop her off at Radio City Music Hall? As the event began, the crowd moved inside, but plaintiff, without a ticket, remained outside. Determined to get into an after party, she approached several limousine drivers, attempting to talk her way into the VMAs. Wow, where were your parents? One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for defendant Combs. He told her that Combs liked younger girls. What? Why would the driver tell her that? Liked younger girls and said she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards but inviting her to an after party. For some reason, I feel a little iffy about this story, but I'll keep reading. The driver instructed plaintiff to return around 9:30 or 10 p.m., promising to take her to the party. Later that evening, plaintiff excitedly returned to the driver, who drove her alone in a black limousine with black interior. A 13-year-old was not afraid to jump. Okay. After approximately 20 minutes, plaintiff arrived at a large white house with a gated U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked plaintiff to sign a non-disclosure agreement informing her that she could not discuss what happened at the party. She gave them her name and signed the form but did not receive a copy. Yeah, but I mean, you would think if this actually happened, the NDA wouldn't matter anyway. I'm not sure why they're including that in each legal document, but I guess they have to. Inside the house, plaintiff recognized many celebrities in what appeared to be a living room. Wait staff carried trays of drinks and loud music played throughout the house. Plaintiff observed widespread drug use, including Mary Jane and cocaine. Plaintiff accepted a drink, a reddish-yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. Looking for a place to rest, plaintiff entered what she believed to be an empty bedroom so she could lie down for a moment. She did not lock the door. Why was she drinking? Soon after, Combs, along with a male and female celebrity, entered the room. So a male and a female celebrity and Combs entered the room. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her and said, "You are ready to party." Combs then threw plaintiff toward another male celebrity, Celebrity A, who removed plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Celebrity A, who raped her in the JJ, while Combs and Celebrity B, a female, watched. After the male celebrity finished, Combs then did the same thing to the plaintiff while the celebrity A and celebrity B watched. Combs attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral on him, but she resisted by hitting Combs in the neck. He stopped, so she was able to muster up the energy to punch Puffy in the neck. And so she just happened to be out near Radio City Music Hall looking for a party, and the driver picked her up and then communicated to Puffy somehow that, hey man, I got a young one for you, or I got a 13-year-old for you. And Puffy not only went in the room, but he drugged two celebrities, or brought two celebrities in with him, and the celebrities signed up for this. They need to be named. They need to be named. Plaintiff grabbed her clothes and shoes and left the bedroom, roaming with no clothes through the house, looking for the exit as the party continued. Once outside, plaintiff put her clothes back on and left the scene in the dark. Eventually, plaintiff reached a gas station. How? How did she walk from the house, all the way from the house to the gas station? I'm pretty sure the house wasn't anywhere near a street. A female clerk noticed her distress and allowed her to use the phone. Plaintiff called her father. Where was he while you was getting dropped off by yourself in New York City? And I'm not victim blaming, but I'm trying to, really dissect this story, because just because he did do something to a lot of people, allegedly, doesn't mean everybody's story is accurate. And I think they did prove one person's story to be inaccurate or maybe untrue altogether, because the ex-boyfriend ratted her out and said that she offered him money if he would vouch for her story. So everybody's story isn't true or 100% accurate. So that's the only reason why I'm questioning this one, because yes, I know young kids are off doing things on their own. The parents are working or don't care or whatever. But for you to be dropped off by God knows who at Radio City Music Hall in New York, and you are gone all this time drinking at a Diddy party, all this happens to you, and the first person you call is your father, it's like, well, and how did you explain this? Plaintiff called her father, admitted that she had lied about her whereabouts, and asked him to pick her up. Child, not my daddy. And sure, not my mama. My mama would have been like, where you going again? With who? No, you not going. So-and-so dropping you. So-and-so, y'all going to the mall? No, you can't even go to the mall. Y'all want to go to the movies? Let me meet his mama. Let me meet her mama. How do you know them? No. Thank you, mama. Both my parents are gone now, but thank you. I sure appreciate it. After the assault, plaintiff fell into a deep depression, which continues to affect every facet of her life. So I don't know what y'all think about this one. I know every story, every video cannot be Diddy, did it. Diddy did it. Everything is, 100%, according to the alleged victim. So this story does seem a little off to me, but definitely could have happened based on the other stories that we've heard. Tony Buzbee filed 7 more lawsuits against P. Diddy. So there are 7 more accusers who have claimed to be violated, DRUGGED, by Sean Diddy Combs. It says the cases are being brought for conduct that occurred as far back as year 2000 and most recently 2022. They occurred in New York, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. 4 of the victims are male and 3 are female. And one of the victims was 17 and another was 13. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit the notification button so you don't miss any of the videos. And welcome new watchers, new listeners. And if you are here for the first time or returning, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm on the way to 2,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Bye.